What up, though? This your brother Mike X.
My killers got them suits on like followers of Farrakhan.
And welcome to the 17 Winners Podcast, the realest podcast in the game.
I'm the jig in my city, yeah. I'm not saying they not good, nah. I'm just saying I'm the realest. Facts.
What up, though? It's your brother Mike X. I know I say it every episode, right? As soon as I jump in, I'll be like, yeah, this is a special episode, and this is an episode with somebody you got to pay attention to, and right? But when I say this is a special episode, this is actually the episode that I'm recording for my birthday. So I dropped the episode Wednesday, January 15th, 2025. But that was an episode that I had previously recorded before turning 43 years old. So this is going to be the first episode that I'm recording since turning 43. And even though 43 is not like one of the monumental birthdays, it still was a big deal to me, right? Because it's also my year 10 from being home from the penitentiary. So in that year 10, it's like I finally got to the point where it feels like I'm free again. Like I don't even know the words to say. It feels natural to be a citizen, if that's the case. Even though the reality is you're never a citizen again, like once you caught that felony or once you go to the joint. So yeah, this is the 10 years home episode, right? So this is special to me in that sense. At the same time, though, it's also special to me for another reason. It's special to me because of who my guest is for the day. In a lot of ways, this brother is kind of what helped me shape the path of where I was going with the 17 Winners Podcast, in that he came home and dropped a project, and I think this project came out around like 2017. And
2018.
It was 2018? Yeah, man. And he had a single off the project called Too Far, but it was his 90-day run. He was fresh out the joint. He was talking about his 90-day run, man. And that was like, it turned me on to him because I didn't know where it came from. The song was big, at least from what my perspective was. I was like, man, we got one. He was from a different part of Michigan than Detroit, and we didn't have a lot of representation from different parts of Michigan than Detroit. So yeah, this brother's song had me like focused on like what lane I wanted to be in. So this is really special. We also have connections in several different ways that just now have started to kind of connect. We've been trying to get together for the last few years, man. We got a connection through the brother Tommy X, who was a guest on the show and passed away recently. We also are connected through the music business, trying to make our moves and rounds in the music business. Him as a rapper first, and then making the transition into CEO and handling that business. And I can't wait to talk to you about that a little bit. But, just making the moves in the music business. And on top of that, of course, he's here on the 17 Winners Podcast because he has a story to tell that is related to 17 Winters. The brother that I speak of is none other than Slush Gang CEO, Zappo Foreign. As a matter of fact, is it still Zappo Foreign, or is it Zapp Foreign now? Is it just
Zappo Foreign is Zappo.
Okay.
It's Zapp Solar, anything got to do with the Zapp, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You feel me?
Man, it's good to see you, my brother. It's good to finally be able to meet you face to face. Like I said, we've been following each other. We've been connecting on social media for years. We've had connections with personal partners and stuff like that. So it's definitely a pleasure to finally lock in with you on some man-to-man stuff. With that being said, I don't need the headphones for us to do this interview. I just like to have them on while we getting started so I can make sure I hear our levels, right? I had a mean technical difficulty on the last episode, bro. I was trying to do some new stuff with the technical. And that's one thing that 17 Winners podcast is about as well, is making sure that I kind of tell my challenges, what I've been through and what I'm going through as a returned citizen. So like one of my challenges is technology. So I tried some new technology with that last episode, and it looked good while we was doing it. But man, I went to upload and it was bold. But the information was so important, right? What we was talking about, that I didn't want to drop it without I didn't want to not drop the information. So I went ahead and dropped that one. But That being said, I'm coming old school this time, man. I wanted to make sure I had everything on point because I know this conversation is going to be a good one, man. So I did a pretty good introduction for you. So I kind of want to play the song that I was talking about that got me inspired. You mind me jumping into the song real quick? All right, bet.
17 winners, man.
Yes, sir. Let me play the song, man. Because this song, I'm telling you, this was an inspiration to me. Y'all check this one out. And then we get to the interview.
Put that Zappo on post, bitch. Yeah. Form. Fucked up. I remember I was fucked up. Everybody treat me like I'm fucked up. Shit, everybody fucked up.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Follow when that dirty money leave a trail. Something wrong with that pussy when it reek a smell. The cookies coming in, I might eat the bail. My dog count 100, he can't even spell. These days niggas sell their soul cheap as hell. They hung me from the cross, you can see the nail. Tough niggas go to jail, turn to Tinker Bell. Say I was an influence, put me in a single cell. Left me by my lonely, so I'm guessing I'm a single male. Your main man a rat, I can see his tail. Now when he come around, he can't be himself. So when he see if he hate to see himself. Free that nigga Gussie, heard they called him with a key mouth. I remember I was fucked up. Everybody treat me like I fucked up. Everybody fuck up. Thinking back when I was fucked up. I remember I was fucked up. Everybody treat me like I fucked up. Shit, everybody fuck up. Thinking back when I was fucked up. Hey, send them JPays out, my nigga. Don't forget about that nigga in there, man. Don't forget about that nigga, man. Don't turn your back on your nigga. Yeah. If you broke, this should motivate you. How the fuck you broke when you know they hate? See a real nigga down, boy, you know they wait. Pocket watching ass niggas broke your concentration. All you on the run, you got some open cases. You better get some grams, that's how solar made it. You better get some powder, get that soda bacon. Or get an ounce of ice and get the roller skating. Get your head right, nigga sofa ate it. Fuck working for a nigga, be a corporation. Cut that bitch off since she so impatient. Or you turn your back on me, I appreciate it, bitch. I remember I was fucked up. This the realest shit in the streets right now, everybody my nigga. Treat me like I fucked up. It's that 90-day run. Everybody fuck up. Thinking back when I was fucked up. I remember I was fucked up. Everybody treat me like I fucked up. Shit, everybody fuck up. Thinking back when I was fucked up. Stay boy, get behind you. Don't hit the brakes, my nigga. Just ride, my nigga. Just ride. What the fuck you get nervous for, my nigga? Hey, they done let Big C out.
Tripping on that one, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Usually I come with a different question than this, starting off the conversation and starting off the interview, but I want to know personally, where was you at when you dropped that? Like, where was your mind at when you put that together? Because you was really in a bag, dog. Like, where was you at when you put that together in your mind?
I say, well, just me being able to say something. That was really, it was my life. Like, just reminding people where they come from. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody been fucked up.
Everybody been fucked up. No cap.
Everybody been in
that was like the realest song in the world for real at that time.
That song for the underdogs, for the people that, you know what I'm saying, who had a hard life, or people who was misunderstood, like, you know what I'm saying? Or
yes,
like,
sir.
For people, it's really for people who got up to not forget where they came from.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Because a lot of people, you know, we got good hearts. People will dog us out and treat us crazy when we down. Then when we get up, we forget about that because we don't hold grudges and shit.
Right. When you got a good heart,
it's
you don't
kinda
hold
like,
grudges.
Yeah, so it's like, just reminding people where you come from so they really can stay there. You feel what I'm saying?
I ain't never thought about it like that, bro.
I don't want to be in that position no more.
That being said, I mean, let's get into this interview. So, I guess we did the intro and we got to play the song. So, tell me a little bit about where you at right now, man. I told them who you are, but you tell them a little bit about who you are, like where you come from, what you doing right now.
Man, I'm from Benton Harbor, man. The old Benton Harbor. You feel me? I'm from the real Benton Harbor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up at 882 Pearl Street, like no grass in the yard type of. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mama worked at McDonald's my whole life type.
Gotcha.
I mean, when I was a kid.
Little, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
yes, sir.
And she worked from sun up to sun down. So, I was left in the ghetto, like you feel what I'm saying?
Old Benton Harbor. What's Old Benton Harbor? Break down Old Benton Harbor. So first and foremost, the brother saying Benton Harbor, for my listeners that are not from Michigan, you talking about Benton Harbor, Michigan. That's like one of the southernmost cities in the state.
Yeah.
It's also probably one of the 5 predominantly black cities in the state.
Yeah.
Right? It's also one half of what I know to be called the Twin Cities, which is Benton Harbor and St. Joe, right?
Yeah.
And it's a dramatic dichotomy, a dramatic existence of life between one side of that bridge and the other.
Yeah.
I got this game myself from personal experience, right? I caught my case in Benton Harbor. So that's what made me ask you, like, what's Old Benton Harbor? Because I probably know what you're talking about. So give us the game. What's the Old Benton Harbor? What that look like?
When I grew up, it was like, you ever seen New Jack City?
Yes, of course. Yes, sir.
I grew up in New Jack City.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
When I came outside, it wasn't nothing but crackheads, nothing but OG gangbangers, like serious, like, the shit that they try to make up to be what it is today, or people say that their life was like this. Like, I really grew up in the middle of the ghetto where we had a yellow board up. When I used to come out as a kid, we had a yellow board up with like 50 names on it with unsolved murders. They can't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a kid. Come out, they got a yellow board up, people names that's missing, people names that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was
Straight
born
up
in
in
the crack.
I didn't know that.
What? We was the murder capital.
I did know that though. I did. I remember that
Yeah.
part about it. I didn't know that it was a board, like an actual board of that
Ask
many
people
like
about
people.
the yellow
but
board.
I do remember
Ask
Benton Harbor being the
anybody, but
murder
if you
capital
was
because
from
I
the
was like
streets of Benton
murder
Harbor,
capital.
You would know about the yellow board.
Yeah,
Real
okay.
talk. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And I grew up behind BJ's and JJ's.
I know BJ's.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like with rats, like we had like how Chicago got, and we had city rats like that, like shit like that. Like it was the ghetto.
Gotcha.
It's clean.
Gotcha.
It's way better now.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I went to Benton Harbor like
It's way
maybe
better
3-4
now.
years
You
ago,
feel
right?
me?
And it looked the whole area where I caught my case at, because I caught my case over there off Main Street at the old Riverwatch. Remember the old Riverwatch Hotel?
Yeah.
I caught my case over there, right? That whole area looked different now.
Yeah.
Like that, it's like a whole little resort area and everything over there
it's
now.
better,
Like, yeah, it's way better
I'm
over
talking
there.
to, like, so it was like.
But I ain't know it was better in the city. You say it's better in the city too?
It's better to a certain point. Like
Okay.
only people that's really, it's young guys who lost, who've been, they don't know no better. If they knew better, they wouldn't be doing the shit they doing because they wouldn't understand that these people ain't who you think they is. You feel what I'm saying? Type of shit. Like
Yes, sir.
the streets ain't real no more. It's over with. Like
Yes, sir.
you feel what I'm saying? It's a trick now.
No,
See, back then, we was put in that position because, the crack was put over here, but we was one of the cities that was really affected by it. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, like...
Because, any of the predominantly black communities were the most affected by it,
yeah.
right?
So I come outside, I see, like, not one dope fiend,
Dope
10.
fiends, yeah.
You feel me? Not
Like Night of the Living
fire
Dead.
drunks. I'm seeing people pushing buggies with with cans in them. You know what I'm saying? Half of they clothes toe up and shit like that. We don't see that no more.
No, right?
You feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I grew up in the ghetto.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
It's a
A
difference.
lot of these niggas is late bloomers. You feel what I'm saying? Which I don't want you to go through what I've been through.
Okay.
But when I first started rapping, you could tell that all I rapped about was crack and crack houses and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I had aunties and uncles that was on crack. I had you know, my whole family was in the game. Like my whole family got indicted when I was a kid. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
$1 million drug rings. They ain't get caught with shit. Type of shit.
Ain't you go with nothing?
Yeah.
That's wild.
So you know, like I grew up. I wrote my first rhyme in a crack spot. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
for me to be where I'm at right now, it's a blessing. Like, and this even before I turned to Zapp. This even before my cousin Zapp was murdered.
Yeah, so talk
You
about
feel-
that, because I know the Zapp name was a name that you took, like basically to show,
I inherited
pay
the
homage.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Like-
talk about that a little bit.
Well, Zapp
Where you
life
get that
was
from?
took-
What is Zapp
Look,
about?
Zapp
Yeah.
didn't die. His life was taken. It's a difference.
Yes, sir.
So therefore, I got to live as him. Because his life was taken. If he would have just died, I would have let his name be. But he ain't just died. Somebody took his life. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
I might be free, but y'all ain't free from me. Because I'm on y'all. Y'all got to hear about this shit every day. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So you going to live every day knowing that somebody else got his back. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't just finna wake up and have a clear conscience without hearing this nigga name.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I'm haunting these niggas.
I respect that.
You feel what I'm saying? Because it's my big cousin, and my big cousin ain't do nothing to nobody. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
He wouldn't do nothing to nobody. And the fact that they did that to him just for a few dollars for Christmas, a fake ass holiday. You feel what I'm saying? To impress some motherfuckers who I bet you don't even fuck with the same people right now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
no cap.
shit, I met like Zapp. That was my big cousin. He took me to box with him when I was a kid. I met Floyd Mayweather through Zapp. You feel what I'm saying? He supported my music. This is my mama's sister's son.
Yes, sir.
My first cousin. You
Yes,
feel
sir.
what I'm saying? It ain't no fake shit. My name ain't MC. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's the
Yeah.
difference between me and these other rappers. These other rappers coming up with a name and call theyself this and that. You feel what I'm saying? I really chase niggas down about Zapp.
Yes,
You feel
sir.
what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I
This is my
respect that.
fucking mama, sister, son.
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
I ain't just rapping just to be rapping, just to be famous. We was already famous. We was already had a name. And I just turned it into a positive because I felt like I was going to crash out about this shit.
Felt
You
you.
feel me? And I know he wouldn't want me to do that because at the end of the day, who going to be me if something happened to me?
We're gonna keep that
Who going
alive.
to sacrifice their life to, you know
Keep
what I'm
your
saying?
life-
Niggas
your
ain't
name
doing,
alive.
niggas
Yeah,
ain't
no,
going,
no
you know
cap.
what I'm saying?
That's real.
So
That's
it's
real.
like I had to grow. I'm glad I get a chance to grow up and see that ain't nobody gonna slide for you like that.
So part of that growing up and seeing was like your experience with going to the joint, right?
Yeah.
Because I know in seeing and hearing your music and seeing some of the content and stuff that you be dropping, right? I know you talk a lot about them times when ain't nobody there.
Right.
Them times when you ain't got no cheese. So you've been to the joint more than once, right?
Yeah.
How many times you been to the joint? Oh, my
I
bad.
went to the joint 3 times. But one time I paid to stay in the county jail.
Straight up?
You feel me? Yeah.
Damn. Oh, that's right, because
Yeah,
Barron
when I
County
got-
allow you to do that.
Yeah, as soon as one time I got out, I went out for about 45 days. I caught a fleeing and looting, and they was gonna send me back, but shit, I had enough money. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And shit, I ended up, getting 13 months in the county
Okay.
and did that over there.
So how long you been home
I've been
Straight.
home like 5 years now. 6
5 years?
years. Yeah, this is the longest I like been not being in trouble. I made it off parole for the first time in my life.
Man,
Like
congratulations.
shit, I'm happy, man.
You know, those are accomplishments because
Yeah.
parole, although they market it as if it's supposed to help you with your transition, the reality is it's a trap.
Yeah.
It's really just like a landmine for you to mess around and step on something and end up back.
That's a fact for anything.
I was just gonna say anything
You
small.
remember the time
like,
when you get caught with a water gun
yeah,
and you going back to prison?
I thought that was still the same. That's not the same still?
I don't know that.
gun law
But
stuff?
I don't know, but yeah, no,
Yeah, as far
the
as I
gun
know,
law.
that
It used
gun
to be
law-
60 months, but now they got it to like I went to when I just went to prison. I thought I was on the run from some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when they caught me, even though I had the gun in my paperwork and shit, they ain't really do too much. Now, usually back in the day, I would have had to do the whole 60 months.
Yeah. That's right, because I have seen people get violated on parole and not necessarily do that 60 months shit.
Yeah.
I just assumed they was telling,
changed
but
the
then
law,
they did
man.
change some stuff in the law.
Yeah.
I have seen that. You been home almost 5 years. What's your number? You remember your number?
My shit's 6.
You got a 6
I call
number?
it 06, yeah.
You don't remember it?
603179.
Oh, 603-179.
Yeah.
You remember it, huh?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if you've listened to older episodes, but I asked people on the podcast their number because for me, that prison number was basically told. I went to the joint at 18.
You got a 2. You got a 1.
358
yeah.
565.
Man,
And when I went to the joint, that was what I was told my name was gonna be.
Yeah.
You ain't got a name no more. Your
Oh,
name
yeah.
is 358 565. I don't
They
give a
voting
damn
and
what
everything.
you
You
say.
ain't
Yeah.
nowhere on the totem pole.
Yeah.
You an alien.
Some people, but most of the people I've interviewed or had a conversation with on the podcast, they remember their number, right? It's burned in your brain.
Yeah.
I had one person come on here like, shit, I don't really remember. I was like, damn, right? Because that's
You really
beautiful. Yeah, you far removed from
you
it.
don't remember your
You don't
shit.
remember your number?
That's hard.
Right. So that's what make me I like the idea of asking that because, shit, it was a thing that could be traumatic for you. Speaking of traumatic, what you think about like mental health and therapy? You ever tried anything like that?
Well, I had to heal myself. You can heal by being alone.
Yeah.
It's best to be alone
Can be.
to be able to heal. You can't heal.
With
You know what
people.
I'm saying? No, not too long. Now you can heal a little bit, but to fully find yourself, you got to be isolated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of why they be asking, like, why you find God in prison? It's like, hell, because I was isolated. It
Yeah.
wasn't nothing but me and God.
Right.
So I had to deal with it.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah, for sure. What's the best thing about being home?
Man, freedom, man. Being woke and home.
Okay.
It ain't good to be home if you finna go back soon. You might well stay.
Okay.
Being woke and actually fed up with living the same life with the same mentality. When you stop caring about what people think of you, a lot of people losing their life because they caring about what people who don't even care about their life thinking about. Some people don't even know what caring means. Some people don't even understand how to love people, how to do nothing, how to support people. It ain't
Right.
they don't support you. They don't even know how to support.
They don't know how.
They don't know how to support themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people highlight things that are popular, like I bought my kids some Jordans, or shit that make you look good type of
Right,
shit. You
right.
feel me? Not that
Things that really matter.
not the things that really matter. Not I told my kids how to be obedient. Not I taught my kids how to respect other people. They don't highlight this shit. They just want to spoil they bitches, they kids, and then be the same people who gonna fuck them over because all they know is they want to be highlighted by some shit. You feel what I'm saying? For real. Like,
no, for real.
It ain't in this world now, you gotta better yourself with the things that don't got nothing to do with money.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you stripped of everything,
I feel like that's
until you stripped of everything, you really don't know who you is.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Because you gotta have that charisma in the joints. You gotta have that charisma with or without being fresh. Ain't no fresh. Ain't
You gotta
no pocket
just
full of money.
you gotta be fresh.
You. Yeah,
I know niggas who we have on all the same clothes, and you would look fresher than somebody else.
Yep.
We had the same shit
thing
on. You
yes,
feel
sir.
what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because in the joint, it's like Where Waldo. Everybody got the same color suit on.
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying?
How much time you do? Like all together, if you add up all your time, how much
like
time you
I ain't
do?
did nothing but like 7.5.
Bro, why you say it like this? So I get it.
Because
right?
I know people who I can't disrespect the people who really went in there and did 10s, 15s, 20s without bitching.
I feel you.
feel
At
me?
the same time, bro, that's part of your life that was gone.
No, that's definitely my life.
Like, man, 7 years
I
of your
did
life
16
is a long
years
time.
on papers.
You know that your life, the human body, right, rebuilds itself every 7 years.
Yeah.
Scientifically, right? Every cell in your body rebuilds in 7 years.
Yeah.
So, like, if you was locked up a whole 7 years, you was gone.
Right.
Basically, a whole period of rebuilding of your entire molecular structure.
But then it
Like,
took
bro,
for this
that ain't
last
nothing light.
time to get me for me to wake up. See,
I mean, yeah, yes, sir. So what was it? All right, you say this the last time got you to wake up. Why was it this time?
well, because I actually went for some shit I ain't do.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? I lost my best friend on my court day, my grandma.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have heard about that, seen that and stuff.
So shit, I ended up my tether box came out the wall because I was recording all night. I'm recording all night. My tether box came out the wall, and they ended up coming to the house the next morning. But one of my cousins ended up getting into it with this girl came over. You feel me? I know nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
And he had his belongings with him. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And when they came, they wanted to check the house.
They found something.
Right, but I'm in the car cuffed up. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm hearing through the scanner like, shit, we got him, firearms and all this shit. I'm in that bitch panicking. I'm finna turn it. I don't know what I'm finna do in this moment.
No, for real.
What?
No, for
You
real.
feel me? I know I ain't got shit.
Yeah, no, for real.
Right? So I got out the car. I ended up Houdiniing about that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I did hear that
That's
in
how
one of
my
your
name El
songs.
Zappo. I did not change my name to El Zappo. When I got to jail, they called me El Zappo.
Gotcha.
So I just ran with it.
Cause cuz name is Zapp.
Yeah, my name was
The
Zapp
El
Solar.
Zappo come from the
El
motherfucking
Zappo
magic
come-
trick.
Yeah, they gave me that, so I just ran with that.
Felt you. Okay, got it. So
Yeah.
cuz name Zapp.
Yeah.
The El Zappo, that
That
motherfucker came from.
yeah,
Ta-da!
right. But the Lord blessed me to be able to get out of that situation, to be able to take care of a lot of shit, seeing my daughter graduate, a lot of shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before I went in.
Okay.
And it still cost me my grandma. I couldn't go to the
yeah.
funeral.
Damn.
Like they labeled me a flight risk. I couldn't go to shit because of that. I
Yeah.
couldn't go to, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's bittersweet. You feel what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I can imagine.
no. You know what
I
I'm
actually
saying?
lost both of my great grandmothers right before I got out the joint, so it ain't even that I gotta imagine. I know what it feels like to lose somebody
bro.
that close.
So,
before
like,
you
that's
go.
my baby.
Yeah, yes, sir.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
And imagine talking to her the day before she died. You feel me? And the next day I had to go in there and take my cop. Because I was fighting the motherfucker. I had 3 different lawyers.
No, for real.
Because, like, first of all, they ain't had a camera. So, bitch, you feel what I'm saying? How y'all trying to say I escaped out of the car and y'all ain't got the cameras or nothing?
Right.
You feel me?
You gotta prove
But
it.
yeah, just me thinking criminal. Like, you know, when I say I'm getting up out of this shit, I ain't coming back. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
So like, man, it gave me the knowledge and understanding to not ever go through none of that shit no more, man.
So how was your bit when you finally went to the joint? How old was you when you got there?
I lived like motherfucking John Gotti in the joint.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You did state time, right?
Yeah.
Where you was at? You been? How many joints you go to? A few?
I done been to like 4.
4?
Yeah, but this time I was in Cotton.
Cotton?
Yeah.
Jackson. I heard that was
Yeah.
Matter of fact, wait a minute, Cotton, that's the dance floor, ain't it? That's where the punks is at, ain't it?
Man, they everywhere.
They everywhere.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like, cause in Jackson, right? Jackson got, man. So I don't know how much y'all know. I'm talking as far as my listeners, right? The way the Michigan prison system broke up, homosexuality is in every penitentiary, right? That's a thing, but it's like certain joints is damn near like doll houses, right? Jackson got like 2 of them where it's like overrun. Yup, I was just gonna say it's like overrun by homosexuality. It's Purnell and it's Cotton.
Yeah,
and then I want to say it was Ojibwe was heavy with the gay stuff. Earth was heavy with the gay stuff.
Yeah, Earth, that nigga knock you out.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like Earth, it was violent about the gay shit. Like they was on the tip in Earth. Like for real. So yes, the reason I asked though is because you not having a long bit and having to kind of maneuver through that. Like I know that was a wild experience. So you say you was living like John Gotti in
no,
that.
I mean, like shit. I ain't going to child too much. I'm a work out. Well, you know what I'm saying. It's just like I've been like a semi-celebrity, especially in the state. You feel me? And especially like.
You was rapping when you went.
Yeah. Yeah. So like I dropped my music on the JPay machine.
Okay.
In there while I'm on the yard. So if my shit dropping tomorrow, they like, what?
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah, that's hard.
And then I got songs with so-and-so on them joints. So they like,
hard.
dawg, this nigga for real.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so
hard.
Like,
so I was just gonna get into that. I wanted to segue into that, even though we talking about the penitentiary, right? I got a background in music, and the penitentiary is where I started learning the music business.
Yeah.
Of course, I did 15, but I was in the joint old penitentiary. How you say old Benton Harbor?
Yeah.
I consider the time that I first came in still like old penitentiary, right? Because I was in when we had tape boxes.
Yeah.
So I'm off the tape boxes, and I was one of the people who used to open up the tapes and read the credits. And know who wrote the songs, who was the producers, all of that stuff, right? I'll never forget, one day I was in the joint watching 106 in Park. I was at, I want to say, Newberry up north.
Okay.
I'm watching 106 in Park, and Birdman came out with I think Diddy and somebody else, Diddy and Jay-Z or something like that. And he had $1 million in jewelry in a briefcase sitting with him on the stage. And it clicked to me right then. This was like, oh wait, that's when it clicked. It was like Lil Wayne and BG and none of them niggas never had $1 million in jewelry on the stage.
Yeah.
They ain't where the money at. Being the rapper ain't where the money at. Cause I grew up as a rapper.
Yeah.
When I went to the joint, I wanted to be a rapper. I ain't want to be a rapper in the sense of actually putting the work in, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to be a rapper in the sense that everybody in the hood, if you drunk at the dice game and we kicking it, we all be freestyling. And I had a couple of partners who was really serious about rapping here, right? So I thought I was a rapper. Once I got that 16 to 40, it was like, shit, your old ass ain't gonna be able to be a rapper once you come home.
Yeah.
But back when I seen that Birdman bring that case, it was like, I can't be a rapper, but I can get in the mix. I can be a CEO.
Yeah, but like...
You know what I'm saying? And that's what made me start learning the business. I started reading books and studying the music business side, right? You ever read the book Donald Passman's Everything You Need to Know About the Music Business?
I briefly read. I ain't read everything.
Bro, you bullshitting. You need to get into that. You need to it's an old book, right?
Yeah.
But when we're talking about the mechanics of the music business, how the business works, the ins and outs of negotiations, what all of them little fine prints inside of contracts are. Yeah. Like, it's different editions of it, but it's
I done ran into it. Numerous of
Yes. You got to really, bro, I spent at least 2 years deciphering that book, like breaking it down chapter by chapter to where I was able to come out here and put myself in some positions. I did something similar to what you did, dropped the album on JPay while I was in the joint. Yeah. It wasn't my album, it was a friend of mine album, right? But I had learned the business enough to be able to do that. Yeah. I say all of that to say, coming out here to the real world, right after being in the joint, it was some tricks of the trade that you got to learn.
Yeah.
It ain't the same as what's in them books.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Passman's book, though, like I said, bro, it's something you need to really investigate, right? Because it's foundational information.
No, that's a fact.
But, man, it ain't everything, right? Because you got to really live life and try this stuff. But, yeah, the music business, that's what really got me turned on to it. So when I asked you as far as, like, that inside thing, how it was for you inside learning the music business.
Yeah.
So how was them JPay checks? Like, I don't really need to know your money, but like, is that where the bulk of your money comes from? When it comes from the streaming side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I came home to some JPay money. Like, it just depend on like, like in Michigan, my shit'll get took down sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'll get a check, and then they'll call me from the joint like, man, what's wrong with your music? It ain't up here yet. I'm like, what's going on? Because it's like every time I get some money from them, they take the CD off. You feel what I'm saying? But people will call me from other states.
And it's still live.
And they still getting them, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I've been independent, man. I like it's like a little first check every month for me.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'd rather do that than be up under somebody who ain't gonna do me right, holding my shit.
Yeah.
And you want to be a man anyway to be able, like, when I sign artists, I make sure that they keep their shit. You feel me? And whatever I want from you, that's what we'll negotiate on. Like, if we come up with an album, we'll negotiate on that. But all your shit, that's your shit. That's what you supposed to live off. I'm here to help you boost who you are so you can eat over there.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying? So
what's the label? Slush Gang?
Slush Music
Slush
Group.
Music Group?
Yeah.
And you signing, you doing partnerships, what you do over there?
We do everything, man, from artist development to label deals to distribution. We do touring.
Who you go to for your marketing? I might need to be plugged in. You might need a marketing squad.
We need, like, all I mess with is good people that give me the right energy, who ready to work.
Yes, sir.
And that's how, you know what I'm saying, I build my squad off. I don't really just plan shit. It's organic. Everything organic over here, man.
Yes, sir.
We don't plan shit. We go off energy, and we fuck with people who ready to work. You might be ready to work this year, but next year you ain't ready to work.
To do nothing.
You feel what I'm saying?
Relax
So
on
a
the
lot of
sideline.
people sign deals that they want to get. That's why I sign people to 12-month deals. I don't want you to. We ain't gonna do you like that.
Lock you
Give
in
me
for
12
years.
months to show you who I am and what I could do for you. You feel what I'm saying? And if you ready to rock out right now, we really can go a long way. But it's a lot of people who just want a title. They don't want to do it. They don't want to work.
Facts.
95% of the rappers say they want to work.
Don't really want to work.
Don't want to work. They want to look like they want to work, and they want to they want somebody to blame for something.
And they want to ask everybody questions about what to do.
They stealing.
Right, but they don't want to actually do the shit that they ask. They ask you every question in the book. Hey, what you? But then when it come time to actually do it, they be so hesitant to really do it. That's
People
one thing that I
only get out
learned.
they chair when you get a fast break.
Yeah, yeah,
He finna dunk.
yeah.
You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
it's like that, bro, and it's like you really gonna lose out every time. With no faith, fear tolerated is faith contaminated. If you don't either believe in something or not. Think about it. You go to the dice game scared. Most likely you gonna crap out.
Is that how that work? Hey, I ain't
You ever
never
been
been
to
to dice
game scared?
So listen,
So
I went to a dice game the first time when I got to the joint. Me and my partner, my dog Country from Flint. I tell the story all the time, man. Me and this guy in there shooting. We in the bars at MR. I'm the porter. I'm shooting out the bars, right? Man, I ain't no motherfucking dice shooter. This nigga done got me for everything in my set.
Exactly. Cause you really like you don't know.
Cause this ain't me.
Right.
I'm scared of the dice.
But
I ain't
when
confident
you
on the
in
dice.
too deep, you just throwing them.
You just throwing them bitches.
Cause you used to losing.
But niggas that be confident on them the niggas that be hitting. Huh?
Right, because they used to losing. See, in order to win, you got to know how to
take a loss.
How I feel to lose.
Yeah, that's real.
If you dealing with somebody who always used to winning, get away from them. Because when they lose, they gonna kill
be devastated.
you and
No, for
everybody.
real.
in the motherfucking room
That's
because bitch,
crazy.
he ain't know how I feel.
He
to
don't know
lose.
how I feel.
So
He
you
can't
better get
handle
away
it.
from him. If you do, like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't do that. That's why it's best to have your heart broken at an early age, so another girl can't break your heart.
All right, boom. So that
Yeah.
takes me back to the penitentiary, right?
Yeah.
You say you was living how you was living in the joint, right?
Yeah.
What kind of bitch you was doing, bro? Like, was you a relationship pen pal, sucker stroker? Was you on the how you do your bit
when I
for
go
real?
to jail, I always break up with whoever I'm with.
Why?
I don't know because I don't want to take you through this.
Okay. I asked the
If you
question
love me,
to
you gonna come back. I
I
promise
asked the
to
question
God.
to guests before.
Yeah.
Is it should a woman ride with a guy if he doing a bit?
If a woman should ride with a nigga anyway.
Why?
Because what you was riding with him for when he was out.
Shit.
It's a different type of ride.
Okay.
If we was like this, then I expect for you to ride out, right?
What's like this?
If I had your back and you had mine, and it's an understanding
So
between
you getting money out here. You selling dope, whatever you
I
doing
took
in the
all
street.
these chances
You
for
take
you.
a chance. You taking care of her,
man,
though. She
hell
taking-
yeah.
You paying
There ain't
everything.
no question. If somebody take care of you, and ain't no question.
All right, but you get fucked up and you got a dime. You got 10. You got 15. You got 20. She supposed to ride?
If you what?
If you get fucked up and you got a dime, you
Yeah.
got 20. You got.
Well,
Is she supposed to ride then?
it's all about what she want for her life. Okay, one thing about life, right?
That's what I'm saying.
If you love somebody, right, you want them to live their life.
Okay.
See, people, you can't love nobody and just want them to do what the fuck you want them to do.
It's respect.
You feel what I'm saying? If you love somebody, don't get me wrong. Respect is everything, but I don't want you to miss out on the things that I can't give you, or the opportunities that I can't bring upon me because I want it. It's all about how I fucked up. If I fucked up, you feel what I'm saying? It's different. But if I fucked up on family time, trying to go make this happen for us, then you got to ride this bitch out.
I mean, you know how it go when you get locked up. Everybody done been through it. When you go to
they
jail,
put too much respect on
you
the dick and the
find out
pussy.
your
The
girl
dick and the
find out
pussy
all the
should be
bitches you was fucking.
Right.
Is that not the case?
But that should
She
mean
still supposed to ride?
yeah, because if she love you, she ain't worried about no. Listen,
Okay.
the dick and the pussy fuck up a lot of shit.
No cap. No cap.
If people stop worrying about who fucking who and worried about who they love for real, see, girls use their pussy as a weapon.
Okay.
Most of these niggas was just hornballs who really was trying to see. A lot of niggas was talked about by they big homies that they wasn't getting no pussy. Man, you ain't fucking no hoes. You ain't got shit going on, wooty woo. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
That's a stripe of manhood to get pussy.
exactly. But even though when we grow to a certain age, we figure out that shit
That's
wasn't
not nothing.
You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But you don't supposed to hold grudges with people no more because life's short,
Right.
right? If you care about somebody, if you love them for real, it depends on the communication.
So is
What-
it worth it for her to hold you down?
Was it? I mean,
What if she
no,
get at
I'm
the
not
end
even
of
with the
term?
same girl that
I'm
held me
talking
down.
about any. I was just asking the general. Is it worth it for a female to hold a guy down?
When a girl holds you down, she really just doing some real shit that's see, look, she getting her points as a real woman in this world.
Okay.
She has for a girl that hold a nigga down, we have a different type of standard for her.
Okay.
Y'all up here, but she up here.
Okay.
When the money come, she getting it.
Okay.
You gonna get the crumbs.
So her benefit is she gets the first
when
deal.
the girl
She at
ride the
top.
bit out with you, you gonna give her every motherfucking thing she wants.
But is that how it really be happening?
That's how it's supposed to go.
But is that how it really be
A
happening?
lot of people don't even know how to congratulate realness these days. The world's shaped up so fucked up that you might be loyal to something that ain't real that'll fuck up the people that's real in your life. It's taken away from you because you being grabbed over here when you really supposed to be giving your love over here. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say life all about timing.
Yeah.
If you give up on something, you will ever now. Real woman gonna stay with you till you get yourself together. Real talk. If life about patience, you feel what I'm saying? You don't give up on nothing you really love. So anybody who give up on you really don't love you that much. They can say what they want to say. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Right. I mean,
If somebody give up on you, bro, they don't love you like they say they do.
I mean, so what? At what point is there ever a end to it? Is there ever a limit? Am I supposed to just get drugged? If I'm the one holding you down, am I supposed to just get drugged until you? What if you never shape up? What if you never do right?
Hold up now. The key word these days, in this day and time, is peace.
Okay.
This bitch might weigh 600 pounds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what if it's interrupting my peace, right?
If she bring me peace and my hair ain't going bald and I ain't bitch crashing out, I might be at her house, bitch. I don't give a fuck about no big booty, nothing. None of that shit over with. Because them bitches gonna have you looking like E.T.
Okay.
You smell me?
Right.
And guess what?
So real over.
You can say, come get this dick. Get what the bitch is gonna look at you like, this nigga crazy. But let your girl say, come get this pussy. Your cousin, your brother, your niece, everybody gonna try to come get that pussy.
That ain't no lie.
You feel what I'm saying?
Ain't no lie.
So bitches got power.
That ain't no lie.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of different.
It is. But
So
that's why I say, is it any real value in for her to say, all right, I'm finna put my life on hold or whatever?
Well, it depends on the quality of the man. If the man is showing improvement, if the man showing you a future, if the man showing you how he turning water to wine,
then it might be
she
worth
gonna
it.
wait.
Got you.
Cause he coming home. Now you know he gonna get another. You know your friend that you ain't cool with no more know all his dance moves.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Got you.
You don't want her to get him.
All right, so that's a different perspective of it. That's a different perspective of it. So you say you wasn't still connected. You didn't go through with one girlfriend your whole bit.
No. I mean, like, I tried. Like, I used to like what I like. Mm-hmm. But now, I like who like me.
Man, I bumped into some shit.
Don't chase no motherfucker that you like.
Ben Harbor was a decent time for me. Ben Harbor was a decent time.
Reward the real ones in your life.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And then you're going to be all right. Really master
'Cause it's
yourself
reciprocal.
first before you try to do anything. Get yourself together first, and then everything going to be all right. You feel what I'm saying? Because she gon' like, one thing about if you let her build you up, she can tear you down.
No cap.
You feel what I'm saying? It's best to be toe down. You bring yourself up, and then you get your queen together. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that you know what I'm saying? Whichever way that's best for you. You feel me? Because it's different strokes for different folks now.
Well, I just asked because in my personal life, I had a few females. Specifically, I had 3 females that made it through the whole bit with me, one way or another, right? It wasn't necessarily we was boyfriend and girlfriend and they was like on visits every week, but like there was times. I did 15 years in there, right? Yeah. So it might have been a time of 2 years where baby girl was coming consistently and writing consistently, and then she fell off and the other one popped in for a year or two. Yeah. And she fell off, and then maybe I had 2 of them at this, you know what I mean? But regardless, by the time I came home at the end of them 15 years, we were all still in contact.
When you a good nigga, and you know, see, people judge people off their reputation. Mm-hmm. Then you got those who know the real you. Then you got those who, you know what I'm saying, those who fix the broken you. Huh. In your life, you different versions. You never going to be the same. You feel me?
Right. Because so I feel like it was a good bet to rock out with me. But I done seen some niggas who, man, I don't think I wouldn't tell my daughter to ride out no bit with this nigga.
Hell no.
This nigga turned into a bigger goofy. This nigga spent 10 years in there playing cards.
Right.
He ain't read a book. This nigga ain't got his body. All he did was work out.
But see, we come from a place now. Like with me, I know what energy is now.
Okay.
So can't nobody trick me no more.
Okay.
I used to follow the big booty bitch around all day, like, ooh, I got it. You feel me? I was stupid and dumb. I ain't know no better. You feel what I'm saying? But I came up in the era where we ain't had no phones.
Right.
We couldn't see all the shit that we see now. Type of shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, but I can still know the difference between fake energy and real energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been to where we just had to survive off regular energy, house phone energy, no pictures, no nothing.
Yeah.
So I know how to, you know what I'm saying? Now pictures control you.
No, for real.
Now the bitch can post before I'm finna go out, y'all. Ooh, she got that on? Let me go get ready.
That's
Right?
crazy.
Back
I ain't
in the
even
day,
thought about that.
I don't know what she got on when I get to the house party. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you can see the bitch before she even went.
Get there. That's crazy.
She
I didn't
done
even think
already.
about it like
She
that.
got you, and now you. Guess what?
You
now,
and 9 other niggas
you and all
already
your
looking for
homeboys know how bad this bitch is tonight.
Tonight.
Right.
That's
So
God.
how can people keep it real when your homeboys want your bitches, your cousins want your bitches? Bitch, you can't do nothing. Bitch, it's all right there on the internet. A nigga can look at your bitch on the internet. He ain't got to see her in person no more. He
Know
can
what
like
I
her
did?
from afar.
I got out the penitentiary before they started having like iPhones and stuff. I was still in there with the flip phone. I couldn't imagine having Instagram in there. I'd go crazy if I had Instagram.
Niggas from the joint of Cash App your bitch.
Man, what? Yeah. Because I was
You
getting
can't
money in the
win
joint.
right
There was
now.
a time where I probably would have sent
Come
some
on,
money
man.
from the joint if I had an iPhone.
Come on, man.
Yeah, no cap.
They got Cash App now. A bitch
cap.
with
I would've
cash,
sent
man. A
the
nigga
Cash
Cash App your bitch, man.
cap.
Right now. You know how.
And it's nothing.
Come on, bro.
It's nothing. So let me ask you this. Yo, in the joint routine, what was some of the things you did on a regular basis? Was you a workout guy? Was you
Yeah, I
a
wake
fat
up
ass
and hit
cook
the
up guy? You
yard.
was one of them niggas that was
I'm
fat as hell?
eating good, and I'm working out, and I'm
Yeah.
on the phone. I was on.
Oh, you was a phone
on
rider?
the phone like a motherfucker.
Okay. I was wondering if you was a phone rider.
Yeah, I just dropped the album.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
right. So you had
what I'm
to
saying?
be on the phone.
Man, listen,
Oh,
I
that's-
was on the phone. Look,
Yeah.
I had.
So so explain the process. Like, I mean, as much as you are willing to without giving up no game that you don't feel like is,
Yeah, no, I ain't tripping about.
But so explain the process because you dropped your project while you was in the joint. That's hard. So was you calling home and like,
I
hey,
called my engineer right here.
okay,
Man, shit, we getting it in. Like I ain't give a fuck how it sound. Well, get the beat.
oh, so you the engineer, bro?
Yeah, it's my.
And you was
do
handling all the
everything,
like
man.
technical
You
stuff when
feel
it
me?
comes to the okay, all right.
But
It's
I
good
knew
to have a team, dog.
I knew
like,
either to talk loud or talk soft. One of them. Either I'm finna sound like Shine, bitch, or I'm finna sound like Future on this motherfucker. One of the two. It's either finna sound like I'm on the phone or I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? One thing about it, I was already established to something for it, so I really just gotta say what they want me to say. Was usually what I'm thinking, was usually fit the criteria of the people who just like me.
yeah, that's hard.
You
That's
feel what I'm
hard.
saying? I can't miss when I really came up in the streets for real.
Yeah.
Like, how could I miss when I really was living the life I'm rapping about?
So did you market at all in the penitentiary, or was you just
Well, they was waiting on me to come home, so shit, here y'all go.
Okay.
You feel me? But guess what? Marketing is Facebook.
I'm saying, but
On
how
a
do you
lower
get to them
level-
in the joint though on Facebook?
Shit, I had a horn in that bitch, but I still can have somebody log into my shit. I had a good support. I can't lie. I had real fans when I went to get locked
See, I
up.
got some good marketing for in the joint.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it off the mic. I ain't giving that game away. This the type of game they gotta pay me for, right? But yeah, I give you some good game on marketing in the joint, where we can spend less than like $1,000 and touch every joint in the state.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold. But yeah, so dropping your project in the joint, say you was a phone rider. Was you a gambler? Did you gamble a little bit in there?
I gambled on games and shit like that.
Okay.
I'm betting the whole store bag, $100, $200. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shit, especially on championship games, Super Bowls and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm betting heavy.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie.
You fuck around inside? Did you smoke, drink any of that?
Hell yeah, I smoke weed. Yeah, drink.
Man.
Yeah, but shit, it was like not heavy.
Right. So
But shit, I
y'all
used
was
to
still
have the
smoking
cigarettes
pen
and
joints?
shit.
Like, cause when I left, we would roll blunts. What we used to do to roll blunts, right? Remember them brown paper towels?
Yeah.
We'd take the brown paper towel and cut that mug into a blunt.
Yeah.
Like into a blunt paper wrap, and then dip it in coffee.
Yeah.
And let the coffee kind of dry up on it and bake it. It's damn near like what we smoke out here as a Capone.
Yeah.
Roll that mug up, put together a little blunt, burn slow.
Yeah.
That was a blunt, but that shit wasn't nothing but about a half a gram.
See, we used to
That's when we was getting blown.
Yeah, we used to blow our shit up in the tissue.
In the little tissue paper. So that's when you was rolling the little joints.
Yeah, I used to roll the joints in there. But one of my bits I was the tobacco man, so
yeah, okay.
I used to come outside, give everybody from my city 3 squares a day.
Yeah, so talk about
10
that.
Niggas 3 squares a day. Shit.
So was you like the big homie on your yard? Because in the state we don't got like cars. In the feds they got like cars, like this the Michigan car.
No, I just played.
But in the state we got our city cars kind of.
Yeah.
In Lansing, like I remember when I got to the joint, when I first came to the joint, I was a little homie. I was 18.
Yeah.
Everywhere I got to, niggas would tell me like, yeah, these the little homies. So when I get into shit, other niggas will go run tell the older niggas in the joint like, hey man, y'all young homeboys over there tripping, or hey man, holla at the young homies or whatever, right? By the time I went home though, I was the big homie. I was the one that was.
I think I ran into you though for real to Muskegon somewhere.
I ain't go to Muskegon,
Where
but
you
I was
at?
at 14 joints in 15 years. So I was.
You went to
what
St.
years
Louis?
was you in the joint?
Did you go to St. Louis?
I was in St. Louis twice.
When?
I did 2 years.
We was in
from
St. Louis
12.
2011.
Yup, 11
That's why I
to
sent
13.
you at, nigga.
I was there 11 to 13.
I swear I sent you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was down there.
Yeah.
I had a little. We had.
Yeah.
I was in the mix then.
I sent you on. You had the blue jacket.
Yeah. Yup.
I ain't crazy.
Yeah. I was in the mix. We had a nice at St. Louis. That was probably one of my funnest times in prison. Which be sounding crazy when I say
They was
it on
stumping
here.
niggas out in there.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
They
Well,
would.
2012.
2012.
Yeah. See?
So we was all there.
That's
that was
what I'm
when
trying
T
to
was
tell
there.
you. That's how my mind just going back seeing you, bro.
Yeah.
I sent you, nigga.
Yeah.
I promise. I mean,
T
bro,
Grizzly was there when we was there too.
T Grizzly had
He
just
came
left
through.
when I came.
He came through there when we was there.
Yeah.
All that, yeah. So
You was there with my little homeboy 2 times then.
I'm sure I was. I don't know though. So I had stopped like kind of rotating with the Ben Harbor guy. When I first came to the joint, because I caught my case in Ben Harbor, they thought I was from Ben Harbor.
Yeah.
Cause back then you come through quarantine, they be like, what county you come through?
Yeah.
Yup. So when I told them what county I was from, they just like, oh, you got some homeboys back here. And from then, niggas just assumed I was a Ben Harbor nigga, right? So I was in the mix with Ben Harbor. For like my first year in the joint, they just was tangling me with Ben Harbor. But then eventually, of course, like I made my own name in the joint or whatever. But I ain't I don't even remember the damn train of thought I was on.
No, but I remember you, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, because we was in St. Louis. So
That's
yeah, I don't remember if I
You had a blue
was on
hat.
that. Yeah, of course. I mean, it ain't like we had too many variations.
No, I'm talking about, we got orange hats, but
and the blue hat, yes, sir.
Bro.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah, no, me, my guy Suave, my guy Lolo, my guy Chewy. I had a nice little squad. We was getting some decent money around there. It was straight. At that time.
I think, we was there with, I was there with Tommy. Tommy was there.
Tommy was there too.
Right.
Tommy was on the other side.
Right.
Y'all was on the other side. I was on the west side. Y'all was on the east side. Then I went to the east side.
Tommy, I was on the west side with you.
With me,
Tommy was over there.
Tommy was on the east side.
We was over there with the brick set, the brick building.
Yeah.
The new
Tommy
side.
was on the other side.
Exactly.
Yeah. Tommy was over there fucking shit up.
I used to hoop with Nino now.
I remember Nino now.
Yeah.
I remember Nino hooping.
You remember my man he died, man, from Kalamazoo.
Loon?
Not Loon.
Not Loon?
Man,
Man, I remember Loon being
Keno.
there. He was not. Keno?
Keno died.
Keno died?
Yeah.
Keno was nasty.
Keno was nasty.
Keno was nasty.
Keno
too.
pulling up from half court.
Yeah, Keno was nasty. That brother died, huh?
Keno got killed, man. Kalamazoo, man.
Yeah, no, for real. I didn't even realize Kalamazoo was getting it like that. I was bumping into some guys in there. That I kind of got real tight with.
You
from
was there with
Kalamazoo.
Dan.
Yeah.
We was all on the same side.
Yeah, West Side.
I'm the nigga who got into it with the big, what's the big GD nigga? Man, the cut up nigga on the court. Okay, remember, all right, what's the little light skinned cat from Lansing name? The little light skinned cat from Lansing that used to hoop, bro. I took up for him, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Real light skinned like Jason Kidd or something.
I do remember
Come
that
on,
little
bro.
nigga. What was his name? I can't remember his name.
Y'all was bullying him on the court, bro. I just got on the
remember
yard,
that,
bro.
dog.
Low them was there. Low from Flint.
Low.
Paulie them.
I remember Paulie.
Yeah.
What was the little light-skinned nigga name from Lansing? I remember
That's
that.
who I took up for, bro. And cause the dude was bullying him, bro. And I'm like, dang. And you know, from
crazy.
Benton Harbor, we use the bitch word. We don't care.
Yeah. Man, I had to learn that, man.
Like, call me another bitch. I called him another one. We was finna go. They went to the unit, get his knives and shit.
Bro.
I'm fried. That's how I know.
I did my county jail time in Benton Harbor, man, for 6 months. Them brothers called me so many bitches. I didn't know what to do. And at the same time, Benton Harbor probably was the perfect gladiator school for me before I went to the penitentiary. Because before I went to the penitentiary, I really wasn't a fighting nigga.
Yeah.
I was shooting shit. I was popping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before I fought a little bit in the streets, but once I got me a strap, I learned how to shoot a nigga. I started shooting, right? I went to the county jail at Benton Harbor for 6 months. Them niggas taught me how to fight.
Yeah.
Them niggas taught me how to fight, man. You fighting every motherfucking day. Where you Lansing ass nigga? I don't need
ugly ass
bitch ass nigga. Oh my God,
they said
man.
people in Benton Harbor either ugly, they can
ugly,
scope, they can
man.
scope, and they can fight.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I used to talk so much shit about Benton Harbor. I say, man, they got some of the ugliest, big bootiest bitches I ever met in my life. I had a ball in Benton Harbor, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Benton Harbor was my brother, my co-defendant.
Yeah.
Man, that nigga won't step foot in Benton Harbor. He say, nigga, I ain't never going back. Me, that shit became my people. Like, I got to the joint, because so when I was in the city, I was there for probably like 4 days, 5 days. No, I was there damn near a week, right?
Yeah.
We was in the city for damn near a week. But nigga, we was all through the city. Like, Benton Harbor ain't no city that's hard to get around, right? Once you damn near hit Empire, it's like a circle, man. You hit that bitch you know every hood, right? That's why it was so amazing to me how violent it was down there. Cause like these niggas right around the corner from each other. Everybody.
If a nigga wants you, he know what you said.
And they be popping the hell out of each other.
Some kin to you, anyway.
Oh, God, man.
Everybody been out some kin to each other.
Oh, God, man. So I
after
knew
all
everywhere
that shit,
about Benton Harbor.
we
I
get
could
on
tell
the
you
yard
about.
and be cool. No, we ain't finna do this, bitch. Soon we beef with each other. Somebody get killed. We all go to the joint and take up for each other.
Yep.
We could have did that shit on the
In the
street.
streets, yes,
so
sir.
now it become a money play.
Yes, sir.
You a fucking fool. After
Yes,
I
sir.
seen that 3-4 times, I'm like, okay, now I get it now. Cause all the killers or all the people that got life calling me, telling me to put their name in the song. I'm like, nah, this shit. I'm talking about from every side of town. Even the niggas who done killed my homeboys and shit.
Huh.
You feel what I'm saying? It comes back to I gotta shed light on the whole city now.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like, so what are we doing this shit for?
For then.
If y'all gotta call the little homie or the niggas who y'all done fucked over doing life for, and I still,
And I'm supposed to represent for all of us.
that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy, ain't it?
And that's a big job, bro. You can't be, you know what I'm saying? So like people don't understand, like, I've been wounded by a lot of people. Like, I'm probably the most hated rapper in the history of West Michigan. Just because I survived everything they threw at me. I might not look like a street nigga. You feel what I'm saying? To them. Or how a street nigga supposed to look. But I've been through all the shit that a street nigga say what makes him up. As to be. You feel what I'm saying? So people want to put on what I am not instead of what I am. What I've been through, you feel me? I'm living off experience. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So I wouldn't even do this shit if I would really let somebody else do this shit. But I got spirits in me. I got things I went through in my life, you know, tell you what to do. Your life gonna tell you what to do.
Yeah.
I've met so many people, like even the guy who got drowned in St. Joe by the people. They found his body. You feel me? I know 4 or 5 people that was found in the river, and they all
I
fuck
jumped
with
in
me.
the river.
You did?
What? I ain't even know, dog.
Off the bridge?
Nigga.
What's wrong with you?
Running from the police. When I caught my case, that's how they pulled me. They pulled me out the river.
What?
My kids, bro. They pulled me out the river. I didn't even know it was a river.
Interviewing you,
I didn't know it was a river, bro. We running. I'm coming up out the River Watch Hotel. We coming across Main Street.
What?
We surrounded. Police was already on us. Man, I run. We throw what we considered the evidence into the water. But I'm thinking it's like a little pond.
Man, you a survivor.
Oh, God.
Don't nobody make it out of there.
Everybody done died that did that. What made you do that? I was like, man, I didn't even know I was in the St. Joe River. I did not even know. I did not even know, bro.
Haunted, man.
That's crazy. I did not even know.
I know 6, 7 people died in the St. Joe River, man.
That's crazy.
About, like, real talk. And get what? They don't even investigate it. They don't even want to talk about it.
No, for real.
This how fucked up this shit is, bro.
So let me ask you this. What was the scariest thing about prison?
The scariest thing came to life. I lost my grandma. I lost people that I couldn't go to their funerals. Like, I haven't been to, Zapp was a closed casket. My cousin Kira, she's like my sister. We the same age. Her boyfriend or whatever happened, she got killed on February 14, 2007. I couldn't go. My mentor and my brother, Killer Rob, he died. I couldn't go to his funeral. I couldn't go to nobody's funeral. I ain't been out to a whole lot of people's funeral, bro. And I'm kind of scarred by that. Like, that's some shit you can't pay for. Like, you know what I'm saying? And these people was all rooting for me. Even now, like, as I'm going on this journey right now, it's a lot of people that's died that I promise shit. Like rappers and, you know what I'm saying? And for me to, bro, life's short, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. So was that also, so I asked the scariest, is that also the hardest thing you had to get through?
Well, after so many, you become numb of it. I guess that's why killers be crazy. They don't care. Because once you go through something so many times, it's like you become numb. Like, once grandma died, this was your best friend. Who after that gonna really hit that nerve again?
Right.
You feel me?
Right, yeah.
Then I come home and you try to make up time to people and you still, sometimes, man, the prison is your best time. Because you can come home and everybody is hypnotized by money. So they're really aliens.
What you mean? What you mean it could be your best time? Break that down.
Because you don't have to worry about nothing.
It's like a fresh start.
You can go sit down and watch TV. When you in the world, let me get this. Let me get that. You ain't do this. You did this. It's like you become back, like people pointing at you. You feel me? Not realizing how important their life is. You think about being in the car with 3 lost motherfuckers.
You need to get the fuck out that car.
But so some people don't know they lost.
What was the toughest thing about that transition from prison? Like coming home? What
when
was
you
some of the
come home
toughest
and you
challenges
change your life,
you
you ain't finna have no more friends.
Losing
You
friendship.
finna lose everybody. They think you crazy.
No, that's for real.
I'd rather sleep in the car than sleep with y'all.
That's for real.
And they think you crazy.
Yeah.
No, motherfucker, I'm protecting my peace. I'm protecting my energy. You can't give your energy to people who don't know what energy is. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck is you doing? You shooting yourself in the foot. That's just like trying to explain people about eating pork and shit like that. They don't get, man, they like, man, who the fuck you
What?
think you? Shut your motherfucking mouth. You feel what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with like, you know, people only fuck with you when they think you up. When you become a threat. This when people give you to respect you. They only respect you because they look at you as a threat and they want what you got. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But if somebody else lie on you, you know, it can shift the energy of a small circle, a small community. You feel what I'm saying? You could be liked by the world and hated in a small community
Yeah, for sure.
of people that's really losing anyway, because you always losing when you judging another person. You don't even know. Anytime you're in competition with anybody, you already lost already.
I can say that.
You have lost the match.
You have lost the match.
You feel what I'm saying? It's best to wish the best for your enemies. Cause again, you won.
Yeah.
You can't lose a fight that you ain't fighting. You only can lose a fight if you fighting.
Well, what other challenges you ever faced? Because I like the whole recognizing.
Well, me not eating meat.
So that was a challenge. So people thinking you crazy, so losing
I don't
relationships.
eat meat now, so like I used to eat pussy.
I
You feel what I'm saying? So you feel me? Toes and shit. You feel me? You feel me?
Okay.
Nigga,
Okay.
I was an old foreplay ass nigga.
You done had to let it go?
Yeah, I'm eating you feel me?
You done had to let it go?
I ain't been doing nothing, man. You
Yes,
feel me?
sir.
If I ate a bitch pussy
Oh.
lately, she lucky. She
That is
lucky as a
crazy.
motherfucker. She got a better chance to win in the lottery.
What's your
smell?
favorite part about being home, dog?
Man, just being able to do my 1-2, run my course. Like I could have died in there, like other people. I was locked up with you know, Boosie was beefing with what's his name? Nussy. The nigga Lil Nussy out of Baton Rouge. I was locked up with his brother. Me and Nussy brother was making music in the prison. And he died when we was in there, before we even got out to be able to drop any of the music.
Damn.
And that opened me up too, like, damn, he did 18 years
And died in
and he
there.
finna get out the next year. So he did his whole bit where his family was waiting on him and he died. You feel what I'm saying? Off of he drunk Spud. But he ended up having a seizure and they thought he was drunk and they threw him in a hole and he died.
Damn.
You feel what I'm saying? So for
Damn.
me, living his process with, okay, I talked to him yesterday. Imagine me having a seizure from me being drunk, and they throw me in a hot ass, little bitty ass motherfucking hole. So I be reliving people. Like when people go through shit, I relive it as if it was me, and that make me, you know what I'm saying?
Did you ever go to the hole while you was in there?
No.
No. Blessing. That's a blessing.
You feel me? I was, nigga, going to the joint was the hole for me.
No cap.
So like shit.
I mean, I know inside of this fight to end mass incarceration, part of the fight is, man, why would you be locked up and
Why
then
you
locking
locked
people up, locked up? Like, that's crazy as hell. Isolation while locked up, inside of isolation. So, I feel you. Yeah, being locked up alone was isolation. What's the biggest lesson you learned inside?
And just never take nothing for granted, man. Just time. Time is worth more than money, man. You know?
Yes, sir.
And being able to reestablish yourself, reinvent yourself.
Right? You get a restart kind of when you come
Right.
home if you do it right.
Right.
Yeah.
And just don't you really you can give yourself another chance at life with knowledge.
Yes, sir.
So people don't know that. Some people living in their own pity and don't understand that they can stop that shit today and become a better person. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, although you don't necessarily work in the movement, you still have the experience of coming home from prison. So I like to ask people, like, what's missing in reentry? How can more people be helped in their transition home? Like, what should be done for a guy coming home from the joint that you feel like ain't there or wasn't there to help you?
When you coming home from the joint, you really got to turn into the person that you wanted them to be to you while you was locked up.
Break that down. Help me understand that.
You wanted help. You wanted support. You wanted people to talk to you. You wanted people to give you attention. You wanted people to give you good advice. You wanted people to send you money. You wanted people to do everything for you. So when you come home, you reverse that, and you give money. You give
be
time.
that.
You give respect. You show people love. You know what I'm saying? That should be you.
Yes,
reversing and giving back to the game.
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's gonna make your, whatever you went through a plus now. Because everybody gonna see that shit, it wasn't so bad. You feel me?
Yes,
so
sir.
I feel like it's just all about you giving back to the game once you done, when people done rolled it out with you and somebody looked out for you.
Right.
You feel me? That's what I'm doing this for. For the people who's in my corner, I'm going extra hard dunking on these niggas. You
Felt you. Before we go, I'd like to end with something I got from a podcast that I follow, $1 Million Worth of Game with Gilly and Wallow.
Yeah.
They introduced the acronym for the word GAME, and it's guidance, attention, motivation, and education.
Yeah.
So I like to ask if you got any free game, any free guidance, attention, motivation, and education that you want to drop on the listeners before we kind of end this conversation.
Well, it's about no excuses. In this life, there's no excuses, no matter what. I don't give a fuck if you fucked up. It ain't no excuse.
Everybody fuck up.
Ain't no excuses. Like, I done did a lot of bullshit in my life. Well, I found out that, bitch, it was my fault. You know what's my fault? Everything. Everything that ever happened to me wrong was my fault. Wasn't nobody else's. I don't give a fuck how much money I spent, how much money I lost, how much whatever happened. I allowed it to happen to me.
So it's on me.
You feel what I'm saying?
Accountability.
So it's like me understanding that, nigga, I'm in control of this shit. Ain't no bunk bed caskets. When I die, bitch, it's on me. I'm going in this hole. If they only got one set of cups for me,
one name
so
on
how
my
the
ID.
fuck I'm gonna blame somebody else for putting me in any type of situation when I allowed for this situation to come upon me? You know what I'm saying?
I respect that. I'm big on accountability, so I feel you.
That's the only way you can move forward to be a better man is take full responsibility to everything that ever happened to you, good or bad.
100%. 100%. Now, we've been kicking it, man. We had a good conversation, but I know you're about to leave. You've been working on some stuff, so I wanted to ask you, man, tell my listeners, because I'm finna hurry up and get this edited and dropped, so I want whatever you got coming out, whatever you want people to pay attention to. And I ain't no DJ, but I want to go back to Apple Music and play another song, man, something that you want people to kind of go out with. I want to like send them out with a song. So tell me a song to look up while you
Well, I got some
while
shit.
you telling everybody
right now,
what's going on.
90-day run. You know I'm on this 90-day run.
Okay.
Forever.
Okay.
So I'm on the fourth run right now, which is I call
The
it
fourth 90-day run?
The finale, man, because this the run I'm finna get rich. You know, I wasn't worried about getting rich. I was worried about paying my dues, and because I got enough money to get rich then, but I'm spending it in increments. I'm an independent artist, so I spend money on myself. So people might find that stupid, but why would I wait for them to give me the money when I getting the money myself and I'm investing in myself? Like my homeboy always told me, Mr. Mac, spend your money on your money. Feel me?
Yes, sir.
And I knew this for show money would never leave me for some more money. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
it's like I get it, and everybody don't. But like I'm on 90-day run 4 right now. You
90-day
feel me?
run
I'm 10
4.
million streams in, independent.
Okay.
And I come from a city with 8 1,000
people, right?
So if you don't know
Small
the numbers
city, yeah.
on that, if
you
I
gotta
had
respect.
8, come on, stop.
You gotta respect. We should have highlighted that earlier. You gotta respect the work that you done put in, dog, and the ability to do what you did.
I let them be them, and I'm me because remember I'm Zapp.
Yes, sir.
And we know what happened to Zapp, and we know why I'm doing this. It's not to be famous. It's not to be the biggest rapper in the world. It's to bring healing to myself and my family. And this one I'm finna show y'all the difference between believing in yourself. You feel me? I know that if you really believe in yourself and you really stand behind that, you can go get rich. You gotta really believe in yourself and walk in them footsteps. So this run right here is for the money. And you know, we all kings. And this world is off. Anytime, you know, they can clone us and make people that, you know what I'm saying? Bro, we really kings, right? You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand this shit. I said I'm finna get rich, and it's my time to get rich. Not me, I hope I get rich. I don't hope for shit, nigga. I know what the fuck I'm finna do. Any bitch I ever wanted, I got the bitch. Anything I ever wanted to do, I did it. I'm the first nigga with a record deal from my city, besides producers and shit. But I'm talking about a nigga who from the streets, who was in the trenches for real. Mm-hmm. I know, you know what I'm saying, halfway ass shit.
Yeah.
Cause if I was not from one side of town, everybody would love me. But he from over there, and he's some kin to them, so we can't like him. But I made everybody like me. You feel me? I done been a nigga with 1,000 likes. I done been a nigga with 10 likes. It's okay with me because the internet never made me. No, and if the internet ain't never make me, it can never break me. You feel me?
Yes, sir. What song we sending them out with, man? I'm gonna end this podcast with a song today.
My latest single called "Like They Said," man.
Like They Said.
Yeah.
I don't even see it. Let me see. Is it on that last 90-day run?
No, it's a single.
Okay, I see it. Let's get into it then. Let me play that as we walk them out, man. That being said, man, I appreciate you for coming, bro, and man, I appreciate my listeners for listening.
Up, bro. 17
winners, man. Free to real. Y'all can keep the rest of the motherfuckers.
That, man.
Let's get into this song, man. I'll talk to y'all soon.
You know, they say I wasn't gonna be. They say I wasn't gonna make it out the hood. You know what I'm saying? They predicted my future. I ain't got no more, I'm the street dead. All my real hitters gonna innovate. I see blood in my eyes, I see red. Thought I wasn't gonna be like they said. Think I'm losing my mind, I need med. My cracked under pressure, he a egg. Nobody chasing they dream cause they scared. Thought I wasn't gonna be like they said. I come in peace, but I send it off. When you humble, everybody try to treat you like you saw. With me one by one, we gon' knock you off. I lost Vito, that's my hero, nigga. I don't wanna talk. Took my hit, learned my lit as a jit behind the wall. Had to walk before I run, before I walk, I had to crawl. Devil got company at his crib. Before you come, you better call. Friendships like Alka-Seltzer, before you know it is dissolved. Zapp died in 03, still his murder is unsolved. We lost Mook and we lost Ruger, we lost Fella, help us all. IP Blade and Wipeout. Moment of silence for my dogs. R.I.P. Tail, we gon' fight. Win, lose, or draw. If you my family, show me love. If you my dog, to give me paw. Ride through Muskegon with them heathens when it's dark. Every Friday with the ox. In Atlanta is Juma. Every year for the prom. Kids driving foreign cars. I ain't got no more, I'm the street dead. All my real hitters gonna innovate. I see blood in my eyes, I see red. Thought I wasn't gonna be like they said. Think I'm losing my mind, I need med. My cracked under pressure, he a egg. Nobody chasing they dream cause they scared. Thought I wasn't gonna be like they said. My cousin just got out, already caught another bit. Called me when I was with her, mad I got another. Say you OG, but don't even know your lit. Got me wanna call it quits. I done took so many trips, on parole all my life. I done took so many risks, blame nobody but myself. I done took so many hits from the laws and got shipped. Went away and got big, used to think the streets was real. I got tricked on my kids. I grew up on Ogden Ave, right across the street from Sis. Takamoto tried to tackle me, I ran and hit the fence. When they talk behind my back, who gon' come to my defense? That dirty money in a rinse, I had a pocket full of lint. Man, I've been behind that wall. I've been on both sides of the gun. You know what I'm saying? I right here to get out there on my knuckles and get this shit. Zap on. And when they go out, turn that. I ain't got no more, I'm the street dead. All my real hitters gonna interfere. I see blood in my eyes, I see red. Thought I wasn't gonna be like they said. Think I'm losing my mind, I need meds. My cracked under pressure, he a egg. Nobody chasing they dream cause they scared. Thought I wasn't gonna be like they said. Like they said. They said. Thought I wasn't gonna be like they said. Thought I wasn't gonna be.